I think thus far the conference has really reflected the multidisciplinary aspect of the research. So far the varying kind of disciplines of psychology, law, politics have already come together to kind of dissect the differing angles and perceptions of cyberterrorism. And already the broad sweeping implications of cyberterrorism have started to be explored and reflected in many of the discussions that have been undertaken. The questions have been broad and quite pointed around how the popular culture of society today understands cyberterrorism and the implications for that, the way in which the media plays a role in promoting certain discourses of cyberterrorism, and also the relationship between the media and politicians and policymakers. These have really kind of gone to the heart of the implication of what is cyberterrorism, and empirically can we demonstrate that such a thing exists, and there's question marks over whether that's possible, and whether in the absence of such a definition, whether in fact there's a utility in discussing the implications and the impact on society. Being more specific, I think the papers that looked at the constructed terminology of cyberterrorism was particularly useful. There's been some empirical research presented today from a psychologist, a social psychologist, who took a good view at the uses of cyberterrorism in online and in the popular media. And her view was that, and put forward the view of that it could be elided or aligned with perhaps moral panics of previous years, and that perhaps cyberterrorism is perhaps just one more of those. We've also had the technical aspects, which actually can portend the possibilities or impossibilities of cyberterrorism, and I think that really kind of grounded everyone in grounded everyone's understanding of what is at stake. And I think for the rest of the conference, I think we've really had a good grounding so far in terms of the implications and the debates going forward.